You know what your business is. Maybe it's producing or delivering products, offering services to clients, or maybe even helping them to run their own businesses better. And there are also the basic essentials like sales or finance that drive efficiency and new business. However, you also know what your business isn't. Unless you're a water company, you know it doesn't make much sense to go build your own water tower and pipes just to keep the faucets running. You just plug into the existing system and get what you need. So, if you can do this with water, why not with your business too? Well, actually you can. It's the cloud that everyone's talking about, and SAP's Business One is here to make it simple. By using the cloud, you get relief from doing everything in-house. In other words, you can stop maintaining the water tower. Even better, your talented team can be set loose to innovate and make your company better, rather than just fixing what breaks. The cloud also enables your people to have simple, secure remote access to the apps and data they need, from any device or any location you choose. Put simply, you get the top-notch software solution you need, as you need it, hosted by experts who focus on nothing but this, which means upgrades become a snap, and your data is protected by top-of-the-line, constantly evolving security measures. And all this happens at a fraction of the cost of that water tower or server farm. It's time to plug into a new way of looking at IT. Find out more at sap.com/businessone.
Hi, my name's Richard Duffy. I'm the SAP Business One Product Evangelist, and on behalf of SAP and all of our partners, I'd like to welcome you to this presentation where I'm going to talk a little bit about SAP Business One OnDemand, which is the very latest release in our SAP Business One product portfolio. So what's the agenda we're going to cover? Well, in today's presentation, I'm going to discuss with you an overview of SAP Business One OnDemand, which is our cloud offering for SAP Business One. And we're going to include the following topics. We're going to talk a bit about the market opportunity that's driven the development of SAP Business One OnDemand. We're going to talk about the value proposition that we believe is going to drive the demand for the SAP Business One OnDemand solution. We're going to talk about the product and our portfolio positioning and how SAP Business One OnDemand fits in to our portfolio of products for small and mid-sized enterprises. We'll talk about the partnership approach because that is a critical component of our cloud offering driven by SAP Business One OnDemand because it is offered exclusively through partners. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of some customers who are already running SAP Business One in a cloud model. And then what I'm also going to do is talk a little bit further about the product availability and roadmap to give you a very clear understanding of when you can start to purchase and implement the SAP Business One OnDemand solution. Now, a number of people may have had the opportunity to visit the SAP stand and participate in this year's CeBIT conference in Hanover, where we originally made these announcements about the availability of SAP Business One OnDemand. A number of our senior executives, including Jim Hagemann-Snabe and also Bobby Vedder, talked about some of these different aspects of the SAP Business One OnDemand solution. So I'm going to take you through each of those in a little bit more detail if you weren't able to make it across to CeBIT. Let's talk about the market potential because it's very, very clear that one of the things that we always focus on in our product portfolio is making sure that we're responding to customer demand. And SAP Business One OnDemand is no different. We know that small and mid-sized enterprises are a high growth market. You can see it from some of these reports from the analysis done by Gartner DataQuest where they have pointed out that SMB external IT spending worldwide is projected to grow to more than $1 trillion. So that's a 5-year compounded annual growth rate of 5.7%. So that ERP spending is absolutely going to grow in accordance with that. Now, one of the interesting things that we're seeing is that today, according to the Aberdeen Group in their Software as a Service and Cloud ERP Trends report, Only 9% of current ERP deployments use the software as a service model, compared to 72%. But it's very, very clear that that is starting to change, and small and mid-sized businesses are leading the way. So it's very, very clear that there is an opportunity to make available a solution which is recognized as being ideal for small and mid-sized enterprises, and make that solution available in the cloud. Now, when I say it's recognized as being an ideal solution, SAP Business One today has more than 35,000 customers around the world utilizing SAP Business One. More than 500,000 people around the world utilize SAP Business One every single day. So we know that in an on-premise model, SAP Business One has the functionality that organizations, that those small and mid-sized businesses are looking for. So it made perfect sense for us to say, if the preferred deployment model for many of those small and mid-sized businesses going forwards is to look at a cloud-based deployment model, why not take our experience, our best practices that are built into SAP Business One, and of course our market-leading partner ecosystem who currently deliver SAP Business One, and give them a cloud-based offering. That's exactly what SAP Business One OnDemand is all about. So what are the benefits of cloud deployment? Well, it's very, very clear from all of the people who have been talking about cloud computing and the impact and the benefit of cloud computing. And interestingly, I've been involved in this area since early 2000. Back in the days when cloud computing, we used to call it application service provision, or ASPs. And the benefits of utilizing these models have been pretty consistent that whole time, but it's only recently that this idea of cloud deployments has really taken off. Why? Because it provides 6 fundamental things. It provides a managed IT infrastructure with minimal investment, and that frees up small business resources to be used in other investments that can grow the business. Large upfront capital expenses become predictable operational costs, enabling you to take investments in the past that have been balance sheet based investments and put them onto the P&L. The third area is it's with the advent of mobility, with the advent of a mobile workforce that expect access to their business processes and their business data wherever they are around the world, the ability to securely store and access data regardless of location is critical, and of course, cloud deployments offer just that. Cloud deployments also give you the ability to increase your business agility and scale effortlessly as the business grows. And this is one of the things that we're doing by working with a number of partners who already understand what this ability to scale is all about. The ability to quickly add that capacity as and when you need it. And in cloud computing terms, you might have heard of this term elastic computing. And what that's about is that's about the ability of the infrastructure to stretch out to handle that additional capacity when required, but then return back to a smaller size as and when that capacity requirement is no longer needed. So cloud deployments are very much focused on delivering that capability. It also offers a lower total cost of ownership. How? Cloud data centers and cloud service providers are able to offer the pooling of resources so that many different organizations can securely and with very clearly delineated access to those resources, they're able to share some of that computing resource, which then makes it possible for every tenant on that cloud data center to take advantage of that infrastructure at a lower total cost. And of course, the other area is streamlining operations and increasing business insight. Well, it streamlines operations because, again, as I said, it makes it very, very easy to quickly scale up and out. You can add a new company utilizing the SAP Business One OnDemand Cloud Control Center, for example. You can add a new company in a matter of seconds. You can take, utilizing the SAP Business One tools that we make available, you can take an existing company deployment and you can replicate that out almost instantaneously. So if you are a large enterprise who are looking to deploy a solution for your subsidiaries, or a large enterprise looking to deploy a solution for your affiliate organizations or your supply chain, with SAP Business One OnDemand and our Cloud Control Center, which forms part of the infrastructure for that, which we're making available to our cloud partners, you can quickly and easily deploy the Business One solution to those subsidiaries and affiliates. And of course, because of the built-in mobile enablement of SAP Business One, the built-in business intelligence reporting functionality that's in Business One, we're able to increase that business insight because, again, we're making all of that on demand. And one other thing that's worth pointing out, with SAP Business One, with the Release 8 family, we provide out of the box from version 8.81 onwards an integration to SAP Business Objects BI on demand. So we're getting the best of both worlds, the ERP on demand and the business intelligence on demand. So that ability to increase business insight is made even easier by that built-in integration. So it's clear that there are these benefits of cloud deployment, and that's why we're seeing that trend, that move towards the cloud from businesses of all sizes. So what makes SAP Business One a great choice for small businesses, regardless of whether or not it's deployed on-premise or in the cloud? Well, more than 34,000 customers around the world have chosen an SAP Business One solution to help them run better. And that's our focus at SAP, is helping customers run better. More than 1,500 affiliates and subsidiaries of large enterprises already run SAP Business One today. And that's happening in more than 80 plus countries around the world, who are utilizing more than 40 country localizations in 27 languages. And there is no other application on the market for small enterprises that can offer that breadth of localization, that breadth of country-specific functionality. And of course, put that together, that's our core. We're wrapping that up with additional innovations around mobility and in-memory, with both the mobile application for SAP Business One, which is available free of charge for any user of the SAP Business One application and can be downloaded on an iPad, iPhone, or Wi-Fi enabled iPod Touch from the Apple App Store today. You have that mobile enablement available. With the SAP Business One Analytics powered by SAP HANA, we're taking advantage of that in-memory technology, and we're delivering even greater access to data, giving people the ability to take that insight and turn it into action. So all of those things we offer today with our SAP Business One solution in an on-premise model. So it makes sense that if so many of our customers and the market is telling us, hey, SAP Business One is meeting our functional needs, it makes sense then to move it into the cloud. Because at the end of the day, whether a product is deployed on-premise or in the cloud, when it comes to choosing the right solution to run your business better, it comes down to making sure first and foremost that the application has the functionality you need to deliver the business improvement and the productivity that you're looking for. And we certainly believe SAP Business One does that. And as I said, more than 35,000 organizations around the world have made that choice. So what is the value of running SAP Business One in the cloud? Well, fundamentally, it's about three things: choice, ease, and flexibility. So we're offering an affordable business management solution that provides choice because you can run SAP Business One on-premise or in the cloud. You can move from one model to another. All you have to do is take your data. If you're running today on-premise and you have seen that there is an advantage for you to go into a cloud-based deployment, you can take your data, plug it into your cloud data center, plug it into SAP Business One, and take that into the cloud with no upgrades required, no data conversions or anything like that. And vice versa. If you start in a cloud deployment model and then you decide, for whatever the reason, we want to bring our SAP Business One solution back on premise, then you can take your Business One data and bring it back in and run it on premise. So choice, that's what it's about. The second thing is ease. We talked about one of the things that's driving the need or driving the desire of small and mid-sized enterprises to move to the cloud is that ability to scale quickly and effectively. Well, that's what this ease is all about. We have decided to make the solution available exclusively through our partners. So this is about letting an SAP partner host and manage the system for you. So all you have to do, as you saw in the opening video, is you just concentrate on running your business and let somebody else worry about the plumbing. You don't need to build your own reservoirs, your own tanks and pipes. Let somebody else, in this case the SAP Business One partners, do that for you, and you focus on making your business the best it can possibly be. And of course, part of that is the flexibility, because the solution adapts and scales with your business. That elasticity that is provided by cloud-based infrastructures makes it very, very easy for the solution to grow with your business. And again, not only to grow in terms of size, but to grow in terms of your footprint across countries and across your ecosystem if you choose to have trading partners who are utilizing an SAP Business One solution. Again, we've seen scenarios where customers have come to us and said, hey, we would really like to build our own cloud and put all of our suppliers, all of our ecosystem on that cloud and take advantage of, many of the business benefits that close connected approach will give us. So Business One OnDemand, Business One in the cloud is going to give you that flexibility. Our answer to that is SAP Business One OnDemand. So what specifically is SAP Business One OnDemand? How do we articulate what the solution is? Well, it's a cloud-based integrated business management solution that's designed specifically for small businesses or subsidiaries of large enterprises, and it's offered exclusively through partners. So many of you who are already familiar with Business One will know that positioning is really our current positioning, where we've just added the fact that Business One is now available in a cloud-based model, and that's what Business One OnDemand is all about. The benefits of Business One OnDemand are the same as the benefits of the core application, but scaled out. Those benefits are increased by now having it available in a cloud environment. So it's complete. It's an end-to-end solution that offers financials, CRM, inventory management functionality, and more. And all essential business functions come from SAP and is supplemented by our software solution partners who build industry-specific or some additional country-specific functionality where required. It's simple, easy to use, easy to set up, and easy to customize. It's scalable. As your business needs change, you are able to leverage pre-integrated partner solutions, and of course, it's affordable. It's competitively priced, and you can get started with just a few users. The smallest customer that I know of using SAP Business One today has a single user, and at the same time, we have customers with hundreds of users running across multiple company databases who are using SAP Business One today. So again, those benefits are there, and those benefits, if you like, are then enhanced or multiplied by the benefits that we already talked about with cloud computing. Now, people often ask, well, where does Business One and Business One OnDemand fit into all of our SME products. Where does it fit in with the other SME products in our product portfolio? And it's very, very clear. SAP Business One is our most affordable solution that's ideal for growing small enterprises who need an entry-level ERP solution, and it's available on-premise or on-demand, hosted by partners. So we have that hybrid model, again, coming back to choice. And Business One is designed for organizations with between 1 to 50 users. So then moving up towards mid-sized companies, we have two options. We have SAP Business All-in-One, which is our most scalable solution, which is ideal for mid-sized enterprise companies who have highly industry-specific needs, because we're leveraging those best practices that have been developed over the tens of years that SAP has been out there delivering industry-specific functionality. And of course, a hosting option is available with SAP Business All-in-One. And then SAP Business by Design for mid-sized companies is the easiest solution for mid-sized enterprises to consume. It's ideal for those mid-sized enterprises who prefer a no IT approach and is available on demand only. So then if you're thinking, okay, well, if Business One is available on demand and Business by Design is available on demand, think about it this way. Business One, between 1 to 50 users. Business by Design, on demand, 50 users and above. So hopefully that makes it clear. But of course, at SAP, we have a number of people who are able to have a conversation with you about which of these solutions is the right one. And you can find more information about all of these different solutions at sap.com. And of course, you can speak to any one of our partners and they'll help you to determine which of these solutions is the right one for you. So what is the current product status for SAP Business One On Demand? Well, it offers the same business benefits as SAP Business One On-premise, which we will continue to offer because you can't have choice by taking one option away. It supports multiple tenants in a data center. But again, the data center provider makes sure that they are using the very latest technology, the very latest security to make sure that your system is partitioned completely so that your data is protected and secured. The solution is available in 18 countries today, and we have selected specific partners to deliver the product globally, and that will continue to scale. It's offered via a monthly subscription on a named user basis, and that subscription pricing, just to give you an idea, it starts at around about €99 per user per month. But of course, that varies according to the country and according to the individual partner offerings. Because of course, the beauty of having this solution offered by partners is you can take a whole range of different service level agreements that go hand in hand with your particular cloud partner's offering. So again, the process here is to look at what are the choices and to talk with a partner to find the right partner that meets your requirements. Let's talk just quickly about the partnership model for SAP Business One On Demand, in case you might be a potential partner or an existing SAP partner and you're sitting there thinking, okay, well, what's the business opportunity? Well, we certainly believe there's an opportunity for our existing partners as well as an opportunity for new partners. So we see that there are potentially new strategic SAP Business One partners who will take advantage of this new offering. Telecommunications and cloud partners who will offer the end-to-end services, hosting, cloud infrastructure and support. Organizations who offer one point of accountability for all service needs. And at CBIT, we introduced two of those kinds of partners in Hungarian Telecom and Sador, one of our biggest Latin American partners. For existing SAP Business One partners, they have an opportunity to get involved in this offering as well. We take those existing partners and we certify them to make sure that they are able to effectively deliver the cloud option. And the flexibility and extensibility of SAP Business One is unchanged. Existing on-premise add-on solutions will run in the cloud without disruption. So if you are an existing SAP Business One partner and you have a well-established on-premise market, you are able to now take that existing on-premise market and take that into the cloud. Let's talk about the customer experience. Here are two examples of customers who today are already running SAP Business One in the cloud. Glenn Rhodes is the IT manager for Dryfire, and you hear him talking here about his concerns, or rather you'll see him talking here about his concerns about performance, but the impact has been minimal, and often you don't see a difference at all. They're a manufacturer of flame-resistant clothing in Chicago. They've had 100% year-over-year growth in the past 2 years, so that elasticity of the offering is really something which benefits an organization like Dryfire. They use Business One OnDemand, hosted by a partner. It's saving them on hardware costs, staffing requirements, and it's providing that flexibility that we talked about for their employees to use the system regardless of location. Another example is Big Byte, who are working with VirtuStream, another one of our partners that we announced at CeBIT 2012. And you can see Michael Franklin, the Chief Operating Officer, has made the comment that deploying Business One and the soft engine environment on VirtuStream's Xstream Cloud, their organization is afforded tremendous flexibility, and they don't need to worry about security or disaster recovery. They can focus specifically on activities that are strategic to Big Byte's business. Now, again, think about this. For many small enterprises, the issue of redundancy, the issue of disaster recovery, often is not something that they think about until they've actually encountered that. I read once in actually a software manual that said there's only two types of people in the world: those who have lost data and those who are about to. Well, by working in a cloud environment with the right partner, with the right service level agreement, you can have that peace of mind that goes hand in hand with that security and that disaster recovery. So Big Byte, just to give you an example of what they're about, they are an independent global warranty management service provider, and they have high growth plans that have triggered that focus on business process improvement. And again, cloud computing can absolutely help drive improvements in business process, as do all of the other innovations around SAP Business One, whether it's what we're doing with mobility or what we're doing with in-memory with SAP Business One Analytics powered by SAP HANA. And the lowered total cost of ownership and decreased maintenance costs of running Business One in the cloud was a primary consideration for that organization. So let's talk about the roadmap. With all of our solutions, we're focused on this continuous innovation without disruption, and we're making that innovation investment based on a roadmap. So we listen to what our customers tell us, we listen to what the market says, and then we take those things and we put it together with our own technology plans and set out a roadmap. So there are three key things on our roadmap today for SAP Business One OnDemand. The first is enhanced support and application management via our remote support platform, which is unique to ERP applications for the small and mid-sized enterprise. The capabilities that we are offering today with the remote support platform help to drive down the total cost of ownership in a way that has never before been offered to small enterprises. So we're going to do more work around enhancing our support and application management utilizing that solution. We're going to enhance our mobile integration, taking advantage of the capabilities of the cloud. And you heard me mention the Cloud Control Center. Well, what this is all about, it's about a complete partner-initiated lifecycle management process. And you can see on the screen here an example of the provisioning wizard in the Cloud Control Center for the SAP Business One OnDemand application. And on my YouTube channel, which I provided a couple of which I provided a link to in my final slide, and I'll give that to you. You can see some videos where I demonstrate some of that provisioning process utilizing the Cloud Control Center, because I'm already using all of these technologies today in an SAP Business One OnDemand demonstration center, which is currently being used by more than 100 of our internal SAP employees and team members in the SAP Business One team, and I have more than 40 tenants provisioned in that environment today. So, we're absolutely utilizing this functionality and utilizing this capability which is available today. So with that, I'd like to thank you. Hopefully I've covered off all of those key areas that I said I would at the start of the presentation. Hopefully you've now got a better understanding of what SAP Business One OnDemand is all about. If you've got any additional questions, please reach out to your SAP partner. If you're an SAP partner, reach out to your local SAP channel management team. Or, of course, you can drop me an email. My name again is Richard Duffy. I'm the SAP Business One Product Evangelist. You can reach me at richard.duffy@sap.com. I'm on Twitter at Richard A. Duffy. And you can visit my YouTube channel for a whole range of videos on SAP Business One at www.youtube.com/DuffyRichard, including those videos that I talked about, giving you demonstrations of the Cloud Control Center. And don't forget to visit the SAP website at sap.com/businessone. So with that, again, on behalf of SAP and all of our partners, we look forward to having the opportunity to work with your organization to help you become a best run business and potentially a best run cloud-based business with SAP Business One On Demand. Thank you.